Conflict Denied by Prasanna, Chris, and Pavitra.
You can follow along with the presentation in the textbook on pages 454 to 456.
The definition of the term conflict is an expressed struggle between at least two interdependent parties who perceive incompatible goals, scarce rewards, and interference from the other party in achieving their goals. Throughout the presentation, we will focus on key parts of conflict. A detailed look will allow us to see how conflict plays a role in your life. Express struggle. In order for a conflict to exist, both parties must be aware that there is a disagreement between them. For an example, a nurse on the night shift may record patient details in a certain way that disagrees with the daytime nurse. If the problem is not communicated to the night shift nurse, she will not be aware of the conflict. Perceived incompatible goals. In all conflicts, it can be perceived that one party will gain while the other loses. In this situation, it is possible for a compromise. Unfortunately, in most situations, people fail to see a mutual answer to their problems. A conflict will exist as long as their goals are perceived to be mutually exclusive.
What are we asking? We're asking for you guys to fly to paradise and have an awesome time, okay? I mean, come on, it would be a blast.
Jason, I got a job, and with everything that's going on with the house and with the kids right now, it would be impossible for us to leave them.
Yeah, we can't.
When was the last time you two took a vacation? I mean, don't you want to go to this island and have fun together as a couple?
What kind of question is that? That's like asking Richard Simmons, would he rather stuff his face or skip around the oldies? Of course he'd rather stuff his face, but he can't because he's got to stay thin so he can get up and do his thing and make videos. Maybe he needs the money. Maybe he's got a gambling problem. I don't know what goes on in that dude's head. And I'd love to go to that island, but I can't either. Not because I got to make videos like Rich, but I got other obligations.
Perceived scarce rewards. Conflicts also exist when people believe there isn't enough of something to go around. Examples of scarce resources would be money and time. These can cause many conflicts.
You got any plans for the long weekend?
The usual.
What, getting drunk on cheap whiskey and smashing your fist through a wall?
Jealous?
No, I understand 4th of July and all. Don't worry about it. I'll get somebody else.
Somebody else for what?
An open bond just came in. But you know what? Your thing sounds a lot more fun. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll find somebody else.
Whoa, hold up, Heidi. I need this gig. Come on, man. I'm in the hole.
You're always in the hole.
What's your point?
My point is, I just don't know if you're the right person for the job.
Interdependence. Conflicting parties are usually dependent on each other. The welfare and satisfaction of one depends on the actions of the other. Interdependence exists between conflicting nations, social groups, organizations, friends, and lovers. If the two parties are not dependent on each other, then the two parties would continue in their separate ways. For an example, the day shift nurse in our previous example might choose not to say anything at all and continue to be unsatisfied with the way details are noted. Many conflicts in real life go unresolved, as in our example. A solution is not reached. Interference from the other party. A full-fledged conflict won't occur until the participants act in ways that prevent one another from reaching their goals. For an example, the day shift nurse from our previous example may address the situation to the night shift nurse. Regardless, the night shift nurse may continue to record the patient details in her own way. A problem will arise when the day shift nurse brings it to her supervisor or unit manager's attention.